Alright, this is day 3 of the trip. You guys missed day 1 and day 2 here in Gettysburg. You can probably catch a last couple glimpses. I was able to take a few pictures for you guys, but unfortunately I won't be able to take a video on the other camera because it had some technical difficulties. But right now we're heading out, going to the National Museum of the Marine Corps down in Virginia. And then after that, going to be checking out Colonial Williamsburg, and then what else? That's about it. Yeah, that's about it. So yeah, see you guys soon. All right, just stopping for a second to get gas, and then we're going to be heading right back on the road. Had to let him out again because I don't know if you can see, but we pulled the seat out, so because he's been having some let's say he had an accident earlier in the truck here, but he's doing all right, and we're gonna be heading to the museum, so see you guys then. All right, we have arrived to the National Marine Corps Museum. We're going to be heading in here in a second. Got Powdered Horn here. It's John Paul Jones's ship. That's him there. And then some weaponry. Alright, so this is the Mexican War. So you got a little diorama here. Get a little bit closer. Alright, so yeah, I'm trying not to spend too much time on each exhibit. It's just so much history. Moving into World War I. So you can see there's the Wright Brothers plane, very first one. King armored car. Very first few sniper rifles. You can see the double trigger. This is a Model T truck here, developed first by Henry Ford, the Model T, but this is obviously a modified version of it. In this case, obviously being used for ambulance, medical purposes. Gas masks.
Once the bombardment began, teamwork and fighting spirit decided the outcome. Time and again, the infantrymen charging across no man's land were caught by enemy machine guns. The result was abject slaughter. To adapt, all of the belligerent forces adopted a refined artillery tactic called the rolling barrage. It was
It sounds good. Alright, so now we can see the upgrade in overall weaponry. I think this is the first Thompson, the M1921 Thompson submachine gun. A few more rifles here, so you can see the names of each rifle or knife. And there they are. Alrighty, so then we've got, I believe it's a Navy Corsair. Yeah. Marine aviation. More weapons. So you got a bar gun. Then the, I'm not sure, what's two. So you got, yeah, the Springfield, and then, yeah, Springfield, and then you got the pistols, grenade launchers, flamethrower, the M1 Garand, carbine, and these are Japanese weapons. So you've got the Type 97. Actually, well, 21 is the Arisaka rifle. It's the top one right there. 22 is the Type 38 Arisaka. 23 is the bayonet. That's the end of there. And then this monster here, 26, is Type 92 heavy machine gun. Bugs Bunny. Alright, so you want to play some bonds? Talk to Bugs Bunny. Alright, so now we got a Sherman tank here. The M4 Sherman. Communications in the rear. This thing is a beast. There you go. Alright, you guys gotta see this. So, you know, people usually want those huge 60-inch televisions. This is what I want. How awesome is that?
In support of freedom.
This is the March on Selma.
No restriction on the content of speech. Secondly, a look at the content of cider and at a
Alright, so that's a wrap for the Marine Corps Museum. Now we're going to head over to Williamsburg, Virginia and visit Colonial Williamsburg. So I'll be able to get footage of 18th century history. So yeah, so other than that, I will catch you guys later and see you there. Alrighty, so we have arrived at Colonial Williamsburg here in Virginia. Right now we're just taking a stop real quick. My dad's got to do something. And then we're going to go eat at the Huzzah restaurant, which I might be able to bring you guys along for that. And then after that, probably going to go to bed. And then tomorrow, I might be able to get a little bit more, go out into the actual town and walk around, visit like taverns, blacksmiths, etc., and maybe get a little bit better video. But other than that, that's about it, and I will see you guys later. Alright, so we have made a slight detour here. We're actually going to go straight into the city real quick, or the town I mean. So, as you can see here, beginning to enter the world of colonialism. 18th century life. Try and get as much footage for you guys here today, or tonight I mean, and then get more later, but right now, see what we can get. Alright, so now we're getting into the main street here.
Nobody's here.
No one's here. I don't think anyone's here, yeah.
Literally.
Look at that. Oh my god. Wow.
That is
That's insane.
insane. That is absolutely
Well, welcome to Colonial Williamsburg.
crazy.
Alright, so this is the tap room so far. Candles, you see outside. We just got some peanuts right now, some water, waiting on the dinner, and we're gonna eat soon. Alrighty, so this is bangers and mash, and you've got the shepherd's pie, and I got some coleslaw on the side. Alright. So the next time you ever want to use the bathroom, just ask Mrs. V if you can use the necessary. It's the other 18th century term for bathroom. Just walking back to the truck and oh, look who we happen to see here. How you doing, bud? Just your average frog on a nice Monday night. Oh man, it's pretty cool. I almost accidentally stepped on him, but it's alright, he jumped out of the way. Alrighty then, good morning. This is day 4 now. I'm gonna head over to the Woodland Center, get some breakfast, and do my studying and homework over there. Just let this guy out. The bathroom, good to go. Got food and water. So we're gonna head over there now, and I'll take you guys along. All right. So we just finished up breakfast, and right now we're gonna be doing a little bit of studying for a couple hours here, and then after that, probably head back to the room, let the dog out, and just come back and do it all over again. Cape Cod sunsets are the best, but I'll tell you one thing, Virginia ain't bad. Alrighty, so that was some of the Virginia sunset. Now we're gonna head over to the church here in Colonial Williamsburg and listen to the organs play, and I guess see you then. Alrighty, so here's the church. We're gonna head in there and listen to some organ recital. Okay, so we're in the church right now, and we're just waiting for everything to begin. And so here's a little picture of it. Well, sorry you couldn't get much of the excuse me, organ. That's not true.
We were right in there for 30
Well,
minutes.
the guy literally said, please turn your cell phones off. I'm a very, obligent human being. Obedient, I mean. But anyway, so sorry you weren't able to get much of the organ concert, just a slight snippet. Head back to the hotel. I hit the sack then, go to bed. Not much more than that. Had a pretty long day. So that's about it. Alrighty. Alright, so it is 6:30 right now. We're going to attend the pirate trial where we'll see hopefully multiple pirates go on trial, be proven either guilty or innocent, and then maybe, I'm not 100% sure, but we might see like a role play of them being hanged. I don't know about that, but I think it's just a trial. Other than that, for right now, we're just walking towards the town, and see you when we get there. All right, so now we are walking into the colonial city, and we come to stop real quick to say hi to these guys. Two cows here. They're just munching on some grass, but anyway, the city's just down that road over there, but just thought we'd stop and say hi. So yeah, so we're walking down the main street here. This is Duke of Gloucester Street, where you can see all the other students are walking down. Right here to the right is the magazine. It's where like black powder, weapons, etc. are held. To the left is the courthouse. This is where, like, you know, most trials occur, except our trial for the pirate hanging is going to be all the way at the end of the street. The palace down there, at the end of Duke of Gloucester Street. Here is the market. This is where, you know, most goods and you know, flowers, plants, herbs, spices, etc. are sold. Empty right now because storm just hit us. And then a little bit further down here are most of the restaurants. So you can barely see it right there is the Chowning Tavern. And so yeah, that's the Chowning Tavern. And oh, this is the Market Square Tavern. Oh yeah, fun fact about this building right here, actually, Thomas Jefferson, he stayed here, and this at the same time while he stayed here, he went to, you can't see it from here, but all the way at the end all the way down there is College of William and Mary. That's where he went. Alright, so we're heading in right now to the courthouse, and this is just a little bit of video of it. Gonna have to turn it off in a little bit though, unfortunately, not allowed to record. Alright, so that was the pirate trial. That was actually pretty awesome. So basically what happened was they had one pirate, Israel Hans. He was placed on trial, and they had like, I think it was like, was it 4 different witnesses? They had 3. Sorry, they had 3 different.
Mary and Sould.
Right. So they had 3 different witnesses, and they were all like, it's like an acting thing basically. So they, you know, play their role, be in the time period, play the character. So it was like pretty, like it was like first person acting. So it was pretty cool. And basically the audience, we were allowed to ask the judge questions, to ask the witnesses or whatever. So that was pretty neat. And ultimately, the final result was we voted him as guilty of piracy. But what's kind of funny is the court case is actually real, right? So there was a man named Israel Hans, and apparently, if you read Treasure Island, he's in the book also. But Israel Hans was actually put on trial. He was also voted guilty in real life, but what's interesting is that afterwards he was actually pardoned, and he went to England to live, and basically apparently he was seen, I think, here and there as a beggar, so he didn't really make much of himself after his pardoning. But the other witnesses, I think one of the other pirates were hanged, and most of the other pirates of Blackbeard's ship were hanged because Israel Hans was apparently a crewmate of Blackbeard's ship. So yeah, so that's the story of Israel Hans and the pirate trials that we just went to. So overall, that was pretty cool. That's it for tonight. Just listened to some music, sang along to a few songs. Chatting at Chowning's Tavern. Right now we're just gonna head back to the hotel and get some sleep. Tomorrow I should be heading to DC, maybe get some National Mall footage, hopefully, and then probably head back to Cape Cod. So, yep, that's the plan, and good night. Okay, so we are in Arlington, Virginia right now. Just let this guy out, use the bathroom. We're gonna head over to, we're stopping by real quick to visit my old high school and say hi to a couple of friends. And then after that, we're gonna head over to the National Mall and get, I think, FDR, maybe Lincoln. I'd like to get Korean War, but we'll see. So yeah, that's where we're at right now. Just a quick update, and see you guys then. Catch a last glimpse, but that side of the Pentagon right there is actually where the plane from 9/11 hit. You can tell the bricks themselves, or the building color itself, is a little bit lighter. You can tell it was replaced. But as of right now, we are heading to the National Mall. Here at the FDR Memorial. Fortunately, I'm kind of catching this backwards. Pulled in from the wrong side, but here's him in the wheelchair. This is probably one of the more famous statues per se. And then back through here, it's basically the whole memorial is designed from the entire presidency, actually, to be honest, because this one has the family in the radio, or I think it's just the guy, just the guy listening to the radio, kind of symbolic of how FDR was like a friend to the American people, but this is it. And then here is another example of the Great Depression. You got all the American people in line, and then you have the poor farmers and their struggle to just survive during the Great Depression. Okay, so now we're gonna go see Eleanor Roosevelt. Sorry, there's so many people here, can't really squeeze in. Alright, we're gonna have to kind of rush through MLK here. I'm on 4% battery, but here's the gist of it. So these are, this is basically a wall of quotes with different years. One is himself, as you can see here. And the quote, "Out of the mountain of despair, a stone of hope." And there he is. And there's him symbolically breaking through the mountain. There's the Lincoln Memorial. We're gonna go up there in a second. But as you can see, there's the reflecting pool, Washington Monument, and if we zoom in a little bit, you can see the Capitol. World War II memorials right in between. Right now, we're gonna head up there and see Lincoln himself. Alright, so there you go. There he is. And off to the left, you barely see it, this is the Gettysburg Address. And I think that's his inauguration speech. Can't fully remember. But there.
It's the one and only Eagle Double G. Snoop Dogg. You know I'm mobbing with the D.R.E. Yeah.
is just representing different branches of the military. So you can see here, infantry, and soldier here has a tank helmet. And then over here comes the Air Force, as you can see here. I think those are P-51s. I'm pretty sure. B-25s. And then just more soldiers. That is a wrap for the National Mall and Virginia, DC as a whole. So that's about it.
About it hard. I'm gonna find the strength to stay. Feel we gonna break out at the last step now. Feel we gonna break out. I really wanna see your face. And I see bright, bright lights. Bright lights that got me. Bright, bright lights. Bright lights that got me home. Bright, bright lights. Bright lights that got me. Bright, bright lights. Bright lights that got me home.